Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing in the cafe? Are you ready for some hot and steamy conversation this morning? What you drinking on? What you sipping on? Caramel macchiato? That's my favorite beverage right there. That's how I get my day started. Hot and steamy.
My mother and I had a fantastic relationship.
This is Steven, and I just wanted to share.
You should always be in a place where you're celebrated. Life is too short to stay somewhere and tolerate it.
If you cannot help a person, don't hurt them, especially with women. Soy's just whole essence is to bring out the best in other people.
Something that touches other people, and that's what your show does. It's not just conversation as you started. It actually has a purpose.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. It's your girl Soy bringing you stimulating conversation to the Brew Nation. It's always a joyous occasion here in the cafe. Think on it, drink on it, let's talk now. If soy means I am, therefore you are bold, beautiful, intelligent, amazing, and leaving your insecurities and inabilities to be tested, then rested while you have real talk with soy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the cafe where you can always unapologetically be you, be you. Stop stewing and stop brewing. It's a new dawning day. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy holidays to y'all, and thanks for hanging out with me again. On this chilly sun Saturday here in Atlanta. I don't know where you are, but it's cold here. Somebody lied when they told me it would be hot Atlanta. It's not always hot all the time, but at any event, I'm glad to be here. Happy to see you all, and thanks for hanging out with me again on this Saturday morning. For those of you who were chiming in, be it the Twitch, we got the Twitch thing jumping. We have Facebook Live. We're also linked with Periscope, YouTube. So thank you all for chiming in. And no matter where you're chiming in from, please share it. The feed is there. You can make your comments. You're always a part of the show. You are my honorary guest. So I welcome your feedback. I love to see the good mornings. Grand rising to you as well, Terry Card. Thanks for always chiming in with me. And for those of you who always support the show, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I want you to go a little step further, okay? In addition to supporting the show, y'all, I need y'all to support these two projects going on, okay? Please support them. One is a dear friend of mine, Cedric Johnson. He is heading up with a partner where he does a coat drive every year, right? And these coats are given to homeless people. His partner is in Birmingham, Alabama, but Seth is here in Atlanta area. And don't worry, if you're not here, you can still support because Cedric had made it so that you can cash app the organization. So here it is. It's the 19th annual Coats for the Homeless Coat Drive, y'all. So a donation of $20. That's it. Just $20 would be appreciated, or a used or new coat to help as well. Their goal is 500. These coats will be distributed the weekend before Christmas to the homeless in the downtown streets of Atlanta and Birmingham. So here are ways you can help. You can help by donating a coat, or you can cash app the organization. Cash app is $C as in cat, S as in Sam, because it's the organization is called Scholar 12. So it's $CSCHOLAR, the number 12. Cash App 12. Or you can Zelle 678-9363. I believe a number's missing. 678-9363. That's where you can Cash App to help. The organization is called Scholar 12, headed up by Cedric. And he also has a partner out of the Atlanta area. We're going to post it right now. Good morning, Locke. Good morning, honey. So y'all please support that. Please support that project. Very important, very important. The other project that I'm begging you to support, yes, begging, is the toy drive, right? So there's a toy drive going on here in the Atlanta area on Saturday, December the 20th from 2 to 6 p.m. What they're asking you to do is to buy a Christmas bag from the Dollar Tree. You know those big bags. Buy a Christmas bag from the Dollar Tree, put 10 toys in the bag, and deliver that gift to Magnolia Lounge, which is located on 3920 Jonesboro Road in Forest Park, Georgia. This is the 11th annual Event Effects Toy Drive. So they're doing this for the kids. So bring your unwrapped toys for ages 1 through 12. And they're doing this in support of Hosea Feed the Hungry annual Christmas party. So we are, for more information about that, y'all, you're going to dial 770-912-0415. 770-912-0415. And that is for the Event FX Toy Drive and the Scholar 12 Coat Drive, y'all. So support those organizations. Those are really, really good people near and dear to me. So it would mean a lot to me if you would support them. Okay. Thank you. All right. I got to sip a little bit. So what y'all sipping on? And where are you chiming in from? Let a girl know what you sipping on. Tori, what you sipping on? You are a dedicated and devoted coffee drinker as I. So what do you have in your beverage cup this morning? I am sipping on, it's cold here, so I had to put a little amaretto in here. And what do I have in here today? I'm drinking Javalia coffee. I don't know if anyone ever drinks Javalia coffee. It's different. I used to drink it back in the day, but I'm drinking it out of a Keurig. I'm trying out some new things. I'm old school with my coffee. I like my coffee freshly brewed. I can't seem to wrap my head around the commercial device. So for some of y'all who who's doing your Keurigs, shout out to y'all. I'm trying it today, but give me a good old fresh cup of brewed coffee. So Terry said he is drinking Folgers, the best part of waking up. I heard that. I heard that. Folgers. Is that the instant Folgers, or did you perk it at home? Did you brew it at home, or you drinking instant? Let me know. Because we live in a microwave society where everybody wants everything quick and fast. You know, people don't want to take time to let things take its course. And sometimes we got to do that. We can't rush everything. Just like we can't rush the show. But this topic, y'all, this topic has got me emotional. So I hope I can hold myself together today as we have this conversation. And I want y'all to chime in. Because this topic is very much about how we collectively deal with things, because I want people who are going through some things to be inspired by what we share during this podcast. Now, I know that 2020 has been a hell of a year, right? Who would have thought that we'd be dealing with what we're dealing with? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought we've been wearing masks for probably about 9 months out of the year? Who would have thought we'd be losing people, you know? It's sad when our elderlies who have battled all kinds of things, you know, and living to be 70 and 75 and 80 years old, and then to lose their life to COVID after they've survived so many other things. But to lose their life to COVID has been happening. I mean, it's just getting closer and closer and closer. And so there are people who are actually going through it. So I got a special prayer going out to a good friend of mine, Stephanie Pinckney, who is having a ceremony for her mother today, which I will be attending. So let's give some special prayers to her and her family as they deal with this tragic loss of a beautiful woman. So prayers to her, and not only to her, but to every other person who is under the sound of my voice that has encountered a loss due to COVID. I have some family friends that are battling it right now, some hospitalized. I want to send special prayers out to them that they live through this and that they beat this. So let's just pray for those people who are battling their lives in this moment. Okay, let's just give a moment of silence to them. All right, y'all. So my espresso shout out today is going to go out to every here is my espresso shout out. So this is just I just recognize a person or a business, and who I want to recognize on today's show is the people that are in the business of helping us. I want to shout out to them because they're needed. Their tasks, their skills, their profession is valued. So I'm talking about therapists. I'm talking about psychiatrists. I'm talking about those on the front line, our medical professionals. I'm talking about these people that are there to help us heal. So I want to give a shout out to them for doing what they do, because in addition to helping us and strengthening us and building us up, they're people too. They are people too. And while they are helping us, there are people in their circle that helps them. So we want to recognize them and support them and lift them up and just be mindful that they are people too. So my espresso shout out goes out to those people. All right. So this morning, y'all, I wanted to talk about giving inspiration during the holiday season. And the reason why is this is going to be the last live show for Soy. This is our 11th season. And if you recognize during the advertisements, this is the 37th episode. So we've done 37 shows. This is season 11, making this the 11th year that I've been doing this podcast. So thank God that I've been able to sustain this platform. It's so much work, but it's so important. And I just thank God for being able to be here. So I wanted us to just give some inspiration to those who are hurting. I don't know what 2020 has done for you, but it has been a challenge for me. Oh my God, so many crazy things have happened. Thank God, knock on wood, say a prayer that I've been able to maintain my employment status of being employed. So thank God for that. Some people has actually lost their employment due to COVID, and you may have had to look for other resources. And I know that's been tough, y'all. I know that's been tough for those who has had to do that. But there have been some resources out there. There's been stimulus checks. We have had content on the show. So if you've missed it, go back and listen. Go to the show page. You can go to the show website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com. If you visit the show website, you'll see that there's a show library there that you can go back and hear past shows. There's also the Facebook page, Coffee Talk with Soy, and the YouTube page. But we've had Shamika on from time to time, and I mean, she is amazing. But when it comes to government benefits and understanding what to do and what to qualify for and how to position yourself to get aid, she is the go-to person. So I want y'all to check her out. As I said, she's been on the show, and not only has she been on the show, but she has her own show that she does weekly, and I believe it's Monday nights, but she's always giving tips and aid and benefit information and resources about government programs. So don't miss out on your opportunity to be blessed with information. So check that out. Check that out. With that being said, I guess I might as well go ahead and just go right into our the grind. You have to do some line us up for the grind.
Hey everybody, it's Shamika with Shamika Saves, and I want to give you a personal credit tip. If you're looking to boost your credit scores anywhere from 20 to 60 points, did you know you can easily obtain that by simply clearing off old, outdated personal information that is on your credit report? Now, this personal information is nothing other than misspellings of your name, duplicate spellings of your name, incorrect job information or outdated employment information, and also old and no longer used addresses. Those three areas are very vital and often overlooked by many when cleaning their credit, so make sure that you do not forget to clean up your personal information. It is the easiest way to obtain a quick 20 to 60 point jump on your credit.
All right, that was our grind tip. Our business tip today came from Shamika Saves. So shout out to Shamika Saves. For more information about her, you can visit her Facebook page to tune into her weekly podcast. Thank you, Shamika. Happy Saturday to you, Queen. Thank you for that business. All right, y'all, we're going to roll right into my I Am Affirmation. What is the affirmation for today? What is the I Am Affirmation for today? Let's see what that is. I love that song. I love that song. So my I Am Affirmation that I'm practicing today is that, here it is, and I want to share it with you. I align myself with joy, peace, and prosperity. I align myself with joy, peace, and prosperity. I align myself with joy, peace, and prosperity. You know, we often say that we want things in life, right? But when we look at what we want, right? We look at what we want and we look at where we are. And sometimes we can find that we're not on the right path. If we say we want these things, but we're over here in this path, we can sometimes gauge how far we are from getting what we want. And if you really want peace, you really want joy, you really want prosperity, you have to align yourself in a certain path so that you can get it, because you're not going to get it over here. So you're not going to get peace when you are in drama-filled environments. You know, you're not going to get joy when you're around people who complain and bitch and moan and looking for ways to cause chaos. You're not going to get that over here. So sometimes we have to make some jumps in our life to be able to get those things that we want. So aligning yourself so that you can have joy and peace and prosperity was really my affirmation for today. And you know what I'm thankful for, what I'm so thankful for, and all the chaotic things that I have experienced in 2020. And don't think just because I show up on the show on Saturday that I don't have my own struggles and challenges. Because I am an empowerment speaker and I kind of speak light and help other people doesn't mean that I don't have my own challenges. You know, I do. And what I'm so thankful for, which came from my mom, she shared with me the Serenity Prayer. You know, the Serenity Prayer, which is to accept things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, is what she shared with me, and what I often have to go to, in addition to some prayer, in addition to some songs by Yolanda Adams. Oh my God, she has some albums that's brought me through it. I mean, there's times where I've cried listening to some of her music, but it allowed me to dig deep in myself and overcome those challenges that I had at the time. But that's Serenity Prayer, baby. To accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I think the wisdom is the most sacred part of that, because sometimes you just got to know when to back down and walk away. The wisdom to know the difference, because sometimes it ain't your fight. Some of the things that you may be going through in life, it's not your fight. It could be for somebody else. It's not your fight. Sometimes it's not your fight. And you just got to walk away and let the person that it involves, let them endure it, because it is for them to come out of it. Sometimes we love people so much and we want so much for them that we position ourselves in place to fight their battles. It's not our fight. It's not our fight. You know, people come in our lives for a reason or a season, and looking at that Serenity Prayer can help you identify where you are, because sometimes you are just a tool. You're just a tool. And you may be in somebody's life for a season, and you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that, because you got to understand where you are. Sometimes you're going to outgrow people. You're going to outgrow people. Everybody's not going to want what you want. Everybody's not going to be trying to go in the same places that you're going. And you got to be okay with that. And you got to continue to walk in it. You got to live your life. You got to live your purpose. Because in your own walk, you're going to have your own challenges. As great as you may want to be, as good as you may think you are to people, or as perfect as you may feel that you are, you're going to have your challenges, because that's really what life going to bring you that. Life going to bring you that. And you're going to have to use some tools to get through it. Like the Serenity Prayer. Like the Serenity Prayer. Yes. Like the Serenity Prayer is what you may have to use. And you're going to have to utilize and rely on wisdom to know the difference. You're going to outgrow some people. Relationships going to break up. I've lost some friends this year. Yeah. Some people I thought was a good friend. Yeah. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you got to know within your heart, you're doing the right thing. You pray on it, go to God with it, and move on with it, because it's not always your fight. It's not always your fight. It's not always your fight. And then surrounding yourself with the people that's going to give you joy, peace, and prosperity. People going to help you grow. They have your best interest in heart. They're going to be honest with you. They're going to give you tools that you're going to need. And you know what I find to be valuable is that, especially with entrepreneurs, that you surround yourself with other entrepreneurs, because nobody understands what that struggle is like. If you got to work your day job and do whatever you is during the day, because that's what pays the bills. That's what put foods on the table. And then you got these other skill sets that you're trying to develop to build your own business. And you got to balance those things out. In addition to balancing those things out, you got to take care of your family. You got to take care of your spouse. You got responsibilities to your children, your household, your mate, and you're working your full-time job. And you got this other business you're trying to pull off the ground. It's a lot. It's a lot to manage. And those people need support. They need to partner with people that understand the struggle, understand the grind. So you're going to have to position yourself around people who can help build you up, keep the fire in you. Don't surround yourself with people who are going to put the fire out, who are going to speak negativity in your life, who don't support you, who don't show they love you. No. Because life is going to have its own challenges. In addition to 2020, thank God we're almost done with it. We're praying for some things to change in 2021, that you can build, you can expand your territory. I keep praying for God to just expand my territory. Partner me with people, with like-minded people, expand my territory. I am going to share a couple of things that I have read on social media through people's posts that has really just kind of lifted me. I thought I would share it. One was a post that read, "Friendship isn't about who you've known the longest. It's about who walked into your life and said, 'I'm here for you,' and proved it." I thought that was powerful. I'm going to read it again. "Friendship isn't about who you've known the longest. It's about who have walked into your life and said, 'I'm here for you,' and proved it." Here's another one that I thought was pretty good. "Some people really don't give a damn." They use another word, but I'm going to say give a damn about what you're going through. Just hoping that you are okay enough to come through for them. They don't give a damn about what you're going through. As long as you come through for them, that's all they care about. That's all they care about. I thought that was deep. So I wanted to share those two messages. And one of my favorites is, "The strong women are the ones you see building each other up instead of tearing each other down." So, ladies, support yourself with the strong women. Look at my folks coming through this morning. Good morning, Dewan. Good morning. Good morning, Joe Tucker. Hey, Barbara, I see you. Sharon Washington, P3 Solutions, is in the cafe. She's an amazing person, y'all. She's an amazing person. Oh my God, y'all check. I'm gonna put some information in here about Sharon. She's such an inspiring person, high energy. She'll help you with your business. In terms of social media, she's great at that. She's a great at marketing. So Sharon Washington, she is on the feed, so y'all should see her. I'm gonna tag her because she has an amazing platform. So of course, one of my things I want to do is to build stronger relationships with entrepreneurs, because I think that we have the hardest struggle on the land, and I want to be a support to those people trying to get their grind on. So she is definitely a person that can help with that. So yeah, check her out. Let's see who else is out. Who else is out there before we exit the show? I want to say good morning to some people, because I just love y'alls. I love y'all. Kevin White, I see you. Man, Kevin fight all the time, y'all. I don't know if you followed me on social media, but Kevin has a mouth on him. He has an opinion. I love him. Strong brother with strong opinions. But you know what? There's something about, I have a lot of respect for men who can speak up to be men, good, bad, or indifferent, right? Respectfully. And Kevin has always been one of those men who just had his opinion. He's definitely he's definitely the life of the party. That's all I'm gonna say. But Kevin and I go through our debates, and he's definitely a guy that has an opinion. So I see you, Kev. Thank you. Locke, my brother from another mother. Thank you for hanging out and tuning into the show. Y'all keep the conversation going as we continue to empower people who are going through things. This hardship of 2020. So we want to give them some inspiration. I want to say something quickly about to those who have encountered a loss. We started out the show talking about that, but I want to share this piece. I don't know no greater sorrow. Than losing someone you love. I have definitely had my share of lost. And at one point I was like, God, no more. I can't take another family member close to me being pulled from me. God, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, all of the people who have been rocks, solid rocks, like my go-to people. When I get in trouble, you got these people that you can just call them and they fix it and they come through. All of those people for me have since transitioned. And the last was my dad early this year, right before COVID started. And although he passed as well, but I don't know no greater sorrow than losing someone you love. So for those who have lost someone, my heart is with you. I don't know that there's a quick fix. You just kind of got to go through it. You just got to cry it out and just kind of get it out. but that there is joy. We know that God holds the power of life and death. And you know how you can have one person, you can have a person that just gone through the ringer with things and make it, and then you have this other person who doesn't make it, and you're like, what? How is that fair? But God holds the power of life and death. It is His will, and at some point we have to make peace with it. And it is hard. It is hard, but it is possible. So for those of you who have lost someone you love due to COVID or some other craziness out here in this world, my heart is with you. I encourage you to partner with a therapist or some person to help you get through it. But know that it is possible. It's possible. It's possible. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Yeah, I keep dropping these good mornings and some love notes for people. Y'all, people are hurting. So in this feed, keep this feed going. Even when the show ends, about how have you gotten through it? What did you do? Did you listen to Yolanda Adams like I did? Did you lock yourself in a room and cry like I did? Did you spend a lot of time, just being alone, trying to figure it out, sorting it out? That may be a good thing, and sometimes it may be a bad thing, because spending too much time alone may put you into a place of where you are depressed. And that opens up another whole can of worms. But there are people out here who are going through it. So I want y'all to love on some people, love on some people and give them help and give them hope, and help keep them in the right path, and be honest with them and help them out. Love on some people. Love on some people. Love on some people. God. Off the cuff, I'm going to go ahead and do my call for advertisements, and then we're going to come back and close out the show. Sorry for the delay, but here you go. Have you heard? Sponsorships are requested. Coffee Talk with Soy is looking for dynamic entrepreneurs like yourself. If you're motivated, energetic with a message or product, consider advertising with us. It's a win-win. For more information on those advertising and sponsorship packages, visit the website Coffee Talk with Soy or call me at 515-I-GOT-SOY. And again, that's 515-I-GOT-SOY. All right, y'all, don't forget to visit the website too, coffeetalkwithsoy.com. There is a it's hard. My heart's so heavy. My heart is so heavy today. It's so heavy. Oh, my heart's so heavy today. Visit the website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com. There's a business directory there. Drop a few lines or two. Let us know what your business is so we can market and advertise for you here on the show. We want to create a network for all of our entrepreneurs advertising your business or service. Visit the guest book. Drop a few lines. Let us know who you are. Tell me how you like the show or don't like the show, or what you like to see on the show. Perhaps you'd like to be a guest on the show to share some information. We'd love to hear from you. Visit the website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com. Also, there's an opportunity for you to check out shows you missed and share them with others in need. We have so many topics out there that we cover, personally, professionally, emotionally, financially. We try to be that resource and have those difficult conversations that people are afraid to have. We have them right here on Coffee Talk with Soy. Real talk for real people, for real purposes, right? Healing hearts and restoring vision, one listener at a time. That's what we do. So thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. It's been difficult. Oh my God, it's been difficult. I'm trying to hang in there, and I fall apart on the air so I can encourage other people. But y'all keep loving on folks. Keep pulling people up. Recognize your gift, though. Recognize your gift, and whatever that is. Some of us are good at, giving money. So that's what you do. That's how you bless. You give money. Do that. Some of us can give words of advice because that's what we give. Some of us give energy. You can just have that sorrow person in your presence and change the whole environment of the room. So just kind of recognize how you motivate people and what you give and stay in your lane, because there is room. Your gift makes room for you. So you don't have to compete with other people to be, in the light or to be the superstar. Be who you are. Be genuine. Whatever you do or give from your heart, because if you don't, it shows itself. But definitely look at what God has blessed you with to bless others. And when it's right, when it's you, because you have so much of it to give, whatever that is. You won't be depleted. It won't go in vain. You won't feel absent without it, because God has blessed you to be a blessing to other people in that era. So remember that. Hang on to that. And I'll see y'all next Saturday. Right here on Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show. I just love y'all.
I just love this show, Coffee Talk with Soy. That is your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'd like to thank the listeners and the guests for joining me in the cafe today. What a wonderful time we had. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to download the app Coffee Talk with Soy from your app store. It's available on iTunes and Google Play. Stay connected, folks, by visiting the website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com, as well as looking for us under your social media sites. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Coffee Talk with Soy. Remember, the size of the problem is never the issue. Remember, it's the size of you. Be great because you are awesome. Tell them Soy said so. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. Bye-bye.